Okay, here we are, week 107, which becomes an 8. Karma is being played out. And I really feel that today, this is like I'm on my high horse. I really am. And I feel this surge of energy that just roaring through me, fast energy, urgent messages coming forward. And it's as above, so below. You know, we're creating heaven on earth, and it's happening in very unusual and mysterious ways. And, you know, many of us feel very, very passionate about bringing forward the truth. And this has been really roaring through me today. Anyhow, I've done the cards. So the vision that I had this morning was... actually, I woke up and I was so tired. I really wanted to go back to sleep. And I was like, oh, I need to get up. I need to get this message. And then I thought, okay, I'll just ask now. And I went into the half wake, half sleep state, and which was already in anyway. And I saw the vision of the masculine and feminine hand in hand. I didn't take that as the message to start with, and I sort of kept drifting in and out of sleep. But 3 or 4 times, I think the same, not exactly the same vision, but the vision of the masculine and the feminine kept coming up. And the final vision of the masculine and feminine was them walking on a railway line with their, you know, pointed out towards, reaching out to each other with their fingers touching more or less. They were like, you know, keeping their balance on the tracks of the railway line. So very much on track, the masculine, feminine, on track, in touch, connecting. The connection is happening and staying on track and going straight down the line, staying straight on the track. That was really, really quite obvious there. And for me. And I've you know, this thing of the truth is really strong in me at the moment about, you know, supporting those who are putting their life on the line to bring forward the truth. And, you know, there's not much I can do. I'm just this one, you know, woman in a little quiet little spot living in Egypt, but to have a voice. And that is also where we're going. We're going into the 5th world, where we have a voice, where we actually stand up and say, this is who I am, and this is the truth, or this is the truth that I understand. And as obviously our truth changes, as we evolve, our truth changes. And we have to be willing to accept that our truth will change, because as we change and as we grow, we go to different levels. So standing up for what is right for you for where you're at any point in time is really important. And people are sharing a lot of stuff to try and bring the truth out. And they do that from the place of love, from their heart. They do it because they want what's best for humanity. They want what's best for their fellow brothers and sisters on planet Earth. And many people get slammed for that. They get ignored. They get, you know, told to shut up. They get told they're stupid. They get told they're kooky. And, you know, that is not love, to be damning people for trying to bring forward the truth. So I feel really strong and really passionate about that right now. And I woke up feeling really powerful about that today, that, you know, come on, people, come on, you know, if you don't want to do anything, don't do anything. But some people do not want to be like that. They want to be able to help those that are putting their life on the line. And there are many people that are doing that, at a very high level. And some of those people, I want to mention their names so that you can Google them and find them on YouTube. Dr. Rashid Buttar, Dr. Shiva, and others like that. You will find, if you start watching them, you'll find others that are actually laying their life on the line to bring the truth out. People that do know. We don't know. We don't know. We just live our cozy little lives. We don't know anything. We just know what we're told by the government. So the truth is starting to come out, and it has to come out, because that's what's leading us forward. We cannot enter into the new world of truth with all of these untruths existing. We can't. We just can't. So we have to move through the bottleneck. We have to move through into the world of truth. And that means having a voice. And that means being willing to stand up for who you are. That means being willing to be crucified, to walk the path of the right path. Even if we stumble and fall and make mistakes along the way, keep getting up and trying again. We are seekers of the truth. Being a seeker of the truth doesn't mean just to, read spiritual texts. Being a seeker of the truth is to understand what's going on. Being a seeker of the truth means that you keep seeking. Okay, you might find something that resonates, then it doesn't resonate or something, but you keep seeking and you keep seeking until you find the truth and be a part. Not everybody is going to have the same purpose in bringing forward the truth, but don't turn a blind eye. Don't turn a blind eye. That's probably the biggest message I can say. I feel people want to just rest in their comfort zone. They don't want to step out of their comfort zone because somebody might think badly about them. And that, I can tell you, you're not going to fully step into the new world. You're not fully going to make it into the Ascension if you are afraid about what anybody is going to think about you. That was really strong in me today. And I was like, you know what, now I'm just going to say everything. I just don't care anymore, because those that will still honor me and my work will still honor me and my work. Those that are on the fence will go. And that's okay, because that's how it's meant to be. So that's where I'm at today. And have a bad hair day, because we can't go to hairdressers. Anyway, the first card today, is the purpose of what's leading us forward, and the card is number 15. And in the tarot, the number 15 is the devil card. This is the ego. This is the evil at play. And the card says the creative no. Where does the creative no come from? No is from the voice. So this is the creative no coming from the throat. Be in your truth. This is the creative no. There's masculine and feminine in a cage here, or in a, they're fenced in here. There is a little gateway to get through, but they're not seeing it. They're not seeing it. And this is what is happening. We're being reminded we're not seeing it. And I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it's an octagon there. 8. We've got the 8 happening there again. So here we have 15, 6, the devil card. Say no to the devil. Say no to the evil ways. The creative no. Stand for your truth within you. Don't just allow yourself to be pushed along like a sheep. And here we have the second card, which is the lily. And this particular card represents something flowering, but often it represents illness. So given that we're talking coronavirus and, the many things that they're saying that, now it's coming out that there's actually not a coronavirus. So it is something else that they don't understand. Who knows what the real truth is? We don't know yet. It's still unfolding. It's still unfolding, but they're treating a virus for something that is not there. So, we need to hope that they find that truth as well. So here we have, this is probably to do with the illness, but it can also mean things are flowering. But this is the creative chakra. We need to heal things from the creative point of view, from our creative point of view, from facing the fears. The second chakra holds fears. The second chakra is, the place of the inner child, is the place of the fears. We need to heal the fears. This is an illness. Fear is an illness, and it creates so many illnesses. It certainly destroys our immune system. So, the second chakra, they're asking us to face our fears, heal our fears, feed it with love. Where there is love, there is no fear. The third card, which is for the solar plexus, is the Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So here we have, again, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving. This is all about love, bringing it forward from the power center. This is coming from the power center. Use your power center with a space of love to bring your power forward. You know, the fears are also held in the solar plexus, but when we conquer the fears of the solar plexus, such as anxiety and fear and all of that, we are on our path, we are on our mission. When that's done, when we've healed that, then we blossom, we totally blossom into who we are and our soul's path and what we came to do. Relationships develop to a new level. That could be the masculine and feminine we see walking there in harmony, along the path together, on their own track, totally on their own track. You don't have to be on the same rail of the track. You're on the same track, but you know, you're doing your individual, doing your own thing. Trust your intuition. Please trust your intuition. Don't just blindly follow what other people tell you. Trust your own intuition. That is caring for yourself. That is caring for others. It's all about self-love. And the heart chakra is card number 4 for the heart. Awesome. Opportunity beckons. And here you can see opportunity beckons. Look at that. In the the infinity symbol on the ball here. He's looking out over the universe. He's looking over the balcony. Maybe it's like, you know, if you can imagine it, that this was possibly a bridge even. He's looking out, he's looking down at the way things used to be. But he's got all of this beautiful universal energy around him, supporting him to enter into this portal, this gateway of the infinite possibilities, the gateway of the infinite. And that is the heart, the gate of the heart that we're in now. This is the last week of April, the month of the heart, and the bridge of taking us through into truth. So opportunity beckons to step forward. And the 5th card, the card of truth, worries and fears, sleepless nights, worrying too much. Worrying doesn't really get us anywhere. So it's not about worrying about things, but finding ways to overcome those worries. And down, you probably can't see it, but down here, there's a dude trying to overcome his fears. He's sort of like, you know, taking on the battle with his fears down here. His ego self, more or less, coming down there. What card have we got here? This is card number 9. So it's closing a cycle. Closing a cycle with the fears. Swords of truth, many swords of truth here. You know, we can't see the truth while we are allowing ourselves to be caught in too many thoughts and too many fearful thoughts. You know, come into the heart space, come into the heart space. So that's where we step into the place of truth. From the heart, we step into the truth. And the 6th card is exactly that, Thoth. So Thoth, he's a god of truth, and he certainly brings it forward for us, the wisdom truth, the wisdom teachings. And you can see here all of, you know, the pyramids, we've got the Sphinx, we've got other stuff going on there. Anyway, he's a god of wisdom, god of truth, god of creation, one of the original creator gods, bringing forward the new light. You can see this beautiful new light around him. It says write, you can journal, get your fears out, get them out, bring your visions forward, because this is in the brow chakra. So what do you want for the future? Put your power and your love and your energy in creating the new world. Write about it. Write about the beautiful new world that you want to create as we step forward into the month of truth next week, or in just a few days. We step into the month of May, which is the month of truth, and we come into the Buddha energy as well. And the 7th card is the same card that we had last week. Open your heart to love. And it's Ascended Master Jesus. Open your heart to love. Open your heart to love. And when you open your heart to love, then the fear dissolves. The fears move away, and you will be brave enough to take that step over the bridge and into the world of truth. And the other card that the chakra card for this week to focus on, which chakra we focus on this week, it's actually the sacral chakra. So that's a really good one to focus on this week, because again, we're talking about healing the fears, because fears create illness. Fears create illness. So we need to heal the sacral chakra, be creative, create the world, do the writing, use that as a way to heal whatever fears are lying within your sacral chakra. And you know, this is also about partnership, working with the other part of yourself, working with others, being, you know, willing to step into listening to, or not listening to so much, but being a part of, being in unity, coming into unity consciousness, finding harmony. And orange is the color to help you come into harmony. And the opposite color to the orange is indigo, which you know, taps into Thoth here. So the brow and the sacral are working beautifully there together. Indigo and orange. Indigo to help you tap into the inner, deeper wisdoms of yourself, and orange to help you heal the fears that hold you back. And they give you courage, you know, when you're in a positive, when you have a positive, totally coming from a positive place within your sacral chakra, and sacral chakra is completely healed, you are very courageous. You become very, very courageous, and you're willing to, you know, stand up and fight the good fight and be there for others. So becoming the spiritual warrior, and Thoth supporting you in that with bringing forward the truth, with the wisdoms of truth. So beautiful cards today. Focus on the sacral chakra this week, and see you next week with it. Today is also an 8-day. When you work it, it's an 8-day. It's the 107, which is an 8. So we actually have a bit of an 8-8 portal going on here today. So there is a gateway today. There is a gateway, and somebody's just popped a message up there that the time in Western Australia right now, oh, not in Western Australia, in Queensland, Australia, is 21:21. So beautiful Christ energies happening there with the 21:21. The world is 21. The card in the tarot, I think, for 21 is the world. So you can see, you know, oh, today is the 27th, is it? I thought it was the 26th, but it's the 27th today, which is a 9-day. Maybe I put the wrong date on the thing. Anyway, I'll look at that later. But anyway, we have an opportunity here to step forward. And 21:21 is the world. It's about the world, a gateway for the world, a gateway. If it's for the world, obviously it's for humanity. So the key to the world today, no wonder the energy is so strong, so powerful, so fast. I think we've just come through the new moon. Maybe we're still in the new moon. I don't know. I'm not that up to date with it, but I'm pretty sure that there's some powerful new moon energies coming through for us, and we are in a very powerful opportunity of creating what is coming forward in the month of May. So beautiful. Love you all, and see you next week.